Kamal, Khushlani is the CMD now joining in. Thanks so much for taking time out. So the IPO is pretty much an OFS, not really a fresh raise. Why exactly have the promoters chosen this route versus, say, a sale of PE or rather a strategic partner?
So, the company typically has been a profit-making company throughout the life cycle journey of the company, and the kind of cash we have been generating is enough to fuel the growth and expansion plans of the company, and also be able to pay healthy dividends to our shareholders over the past. Now, one of the routes to give an exit to our existing shareholders who've been with us for maybe 15, 16, 17 years now was the IPO route, and definitely it gives us and it gives exposure to the brand, and also that would be something which would help propel the brand further. So this was one route to do it, and it's an OFS because I said that the company does not really need funds for expansion.
What will happen to the PE investors post this OFS in terms of holding?
So there are no PE investors. There are angel investors who have come in, and there is just Times of India who holds in some shares in the company.
And what would be the promoter holding after OFS?
Post OFS, the promoter holding would be roughly 54%.
What would you say that your uniqueness is in terms of the positioning of the market and the brand which you represent?
So, Nikunj, starting from the name itself, I'll start from that. See, Mufti is actually a Hindi word. It's a term used by all our armed forces whenever they're not in uniform. It's like the military would say that, sir, tomorrow we got to go and raid this place. Do we go in Mufti or do we go in uniform? So as per the Hindi meaning of this word, we're all technically dressed in Mufti right now. So we chose this name right from the day of inception because the type of clothing we made at that time was radically different as compared to what the other brands were offering at the time. And even today, we continue to redefine clothing for men in the casual creative space. We provide expressive and bold clothing, which is for a contemporary Indian man who wants to stand out and express his personality with the clothing that he wears and not blend into the crowd. That's how we are differentiated. Clothes is how we differentiate ourselves with our products in the market. But however, I would urge you and also our viewers to actually visit stores, and unless you touch and feel our products, you really cannot understand how they are different from others. That's where you'll truly test them.
Would you say are your nearest competitors, and also if you could give us a flavor of the Omni, online versus offline channel, how much sales are coming from there?
So, as far as competitors, we treat all the brands as our competitors. Anyone who has a share of the consumer's wardrobe is our competitor, of course. But in the casual wear space, the nearest competitors would be Levi's, USPA, Pepe, and some other brands in that space. And as far as the online and offline business is concerned, see, we've always calibrated the growth of our company through the profitability lens. And online business today is completely led by discounts. So we have used that channel as a channel or a medium to liquidate our old season merchandise. Whatever we have sold through in our EBOs until the end of season sale, and whatever is left over after that gets sold at the e-commerce partner channels. And typically our business from the e-commerce partner channels is roughly 5 to 10% within that range. However, having said that, we are readying ourselves as an organization that whenever, some Western markets have evolved, where the consumer today is ready for full price purchases, whenever the consumer in India gets ready for that, we are on that curve where our consumer acquisition cost is getting balanced in a manner such that whenever that happens, we are ready to hit that market.
Wishing you all the very best. Thanks so much for taking time out and joining us on ET Now.